Hey Jeremy, this is Carl. I'm sorry I can't be there with you tonight or all weekend. As you know, Catherine was born a few weeks ago, and we're excited. And I know the Toll Brothers are the owner of NetJets, but you didn't send a plane, so I can't be there. But I did want to say congratulations. Believe me when I tell you that none of us thought you would ever get married, but we're proud of you. And it actually comes to a very important time in your life because I get to share with you something that's been going on for a long, long time. We, your friends and family, have been drinking with you for one reason and one reason only: to shut you the hell up. I'm serious. This is going to make a lot of sense as you think back on your life. Think about the first time, we really met overseas, and I took you with a couple girls to Cologne, Germany to get away from a whole group of folks who were tired of you talking, and we got you drunk that night. And sure, I had to save you from getting your ass kicked by a pimp in a whorehouse when you were drunk. But it wasn't because you were drunk. It was because you were backpacking through Europe with a hairdryer. But you were quiet, the whole train ride home the next morning. It was awesome. When I got back to the States and you were kind enough to let me live on your couch, got so tired that Kelly and I took you we took you to an Oktoberfest Germany party over the Smithsonian. You drank so much out of this cup that you burst a blood vessel in your eye. It was awesome. I mean, it wasn't as awesome as later that evening when you, in Congressman John Lewis's office, his house, somehow got us invited into his house. And as we walked around the museum that is his townhouse on Capitol Hill, you kept pointing to the picture of Martin Luther King, asking if he would want a beer too. That was sort of uncomfortable. It's actually also why I taught you the game of Bull Moose and taught all your buddies. In fact, you'll learn this game now, because once you know the rules, you're playing. Whatever your strong hand is, hold it in the air. The next time you drink with that hand and somebody says Bull Moose, you have to finish the whole thing. Whoever calls Bull Moose on you has to buy you the next drink, though. It's a very fair game, but it was designed because Jeremy has a short attention span, and he will continue to drink with a strong hand. I will not. So, in honor of this auspicious occasion, Jeremy, I wish I could be there with you, but instead I send this video, and we've decided to create a new game, a new drinking game in your honor. We are confident that it will go viral, primarily because you've got 16,000 friends on Facebook and Google Plus and LinkedIn. And I'm going to post this video to your page. But it's called Gold Moose. And Gold Moose is played like this. Anytime Jeremy drops the name of a celebrity or a semi-famous person, the next time he says, Malcolm Jamal Warner just passed me in the airport, or Chevy Chase left a voicemail on my phone, do you want to hear it? He drinks. Anytime you bring up a story and Jeremy decides to one-up you with some mention of how Winona Ryder that reminds you of a story of Winona Ryder, everybody does a shot. And finally, anytime Jeremy very coyly asks a question of you that brings you into the conversation and also brings a famous person into the conversation, everybody finishes their glass. This happens when he says things like, Kelly, don't you know Joe Biden's daughter? Or, Izzy, didn't you get drunk with Richard Gephardt one time? Didn't that end badly? So that's Gold Moose. We're confident that it'll play. Raise your hand if Jeremy has dropped a name in the last time he had a conversation with you. It's okay, Jeremy. It's what you do, and you do it damn well. But we should all get to enjoy it, and it should always end up with a hangover. We love you, buddy. Congratulations. Bull Moose, Gold Moose, and God bless the United States of America.